This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they'll run it on the toss. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Here's the second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Trojans have first and 10 here. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured, goes back 100 years.
You know, if I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, These two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Scooped up in the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Look out, room to run here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Game makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. First down, looking for more now. Breaking free at the 35. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run it. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Running back has it on the screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this. Play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. He picks up the first down before they get into the ground. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The shotgun running play call. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Payne. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Second down after that previous play. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Send the back in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Confident to stop here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Now the all-important extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always known over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just a rush, the pressure affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? It's caught. Runs right over the defender. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
And it's good right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete because hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this. before the break. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. Have anywhere to go with the ball.
Let's see if this offense can convert now. It's 4th down and long from the 49. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. The freshman brings him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. USC. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Off target and incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
Caught by the receiver. Pickup of 6.
Now play number 9 on this drive. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Caught behind the line. It's Griffin. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big play.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's reeled in. It's Payne. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I mean, I can't believe they're going for it on 4th down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense reads properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Poe. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game. Can they stop them on 3rd and goal? Ball handed off. And the defense wraps him up.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is good. It's still down 11, 24-13. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end. The Trojans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now it's second down here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Payne. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's going to pull it down and run.
Well, that's what you want from your quarterback. Fourth down, nothing there, uses his legs to pick up the first down, and he knows exactly what needs to be done. He's very aware of what's on the line here for his team.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
The receiver makes the catch. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth. And that could be a fatal blow to this offense. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. They call it QB sneak. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. They did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, that's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in